And when you get this screen, just play Song of Time. Don't worry if it doesn't play out fully. The trick will still work. So what that did, the next time we interact with an item in our inventory, or anything, that screen will come up. And we can use that to go back in time whenever the hell we want. And we're going to use that to skip a cutscene. Ideally, you would have more choose than this, but whatever. Yeah, be careful here, because if you touch the slope part of that ledge, you'll cancel ISG. I think this is enough bomb, sorry. You don't actually need to do many hoppers to make it across here. When I say press Y, I mean C left. I'm on a GameCube controller. So just get in this corner, it's not too precise. Yeah. Then look over here. You want to line up the middle of your clock with this grey part of the door here. Kinda like, that's almost right. Just hang on. You basically want it to be snugly touching the sides. That's it. So, oops. So cancel C up, Z target, pull a bomb. We're gonna do what's called a recoil flip. Okay. So what did I do there? I wait for it to almost explode. Then I hold R, do a backflip, and immediately let go of everything and hold up right on my control stick. Make sure you let go of down immediately, otherwise you will fail the trick. If you hold right on the control stick, what can happen is you fall into an out-of-bounds room. An unloaded room, rather. If that happens, it's not a huge deal. Just turn Zora and walk into the ice, and you'll appear across the ramp again. So shoot a fire arrow, and while it's in the air, change to normal arrows. Make sure you count your shots against this guy. We want to do 15 shots. He has 15 health, but we want to activate Song of Time in between the 14th and 15th shots. So just keep that in mind. I am very bad at this boss, so yeah, bear with me. Just roll sort of over here. Aim a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, I failed there, but that's okay. You should be able to get 15 shots off on him, but I'm bad, so if that happens, he'll come charging around here. Eventually. You can just get a couple. There we go. So that's shot 14. Shoot shot 15, pause. While it's in the air, go into your inventory, press A on any item to bring up this screen, and pause. Make sure you don't press A. This screen has to be up, because otherwise Song of Time will fail. Because after you kill the boss, the game timer disappears, and that stops you from playing Song of Time, so it won't work. Make sure you don't get the hard container here. If you do, it will cancel Song of Time storage. Also, don't roll, because you'll press A, and that will send you back in time, which is bad. So what we're going to do, this is not terribly precise, but it's kind of, I guess. Walk into this, and while it's picking the mask up, press A. Make sure you press it before the text box, otherwise it won't work. So when you get back to the title screen, you should see that you have goat's remains. That means it worked. If you're too late, it's not a big deal. It just wastes some time because you have to watch that cutscene. So as you can see, I have the remains, and we've gone back in time. So we're gonna go get some more rupees, because surprise, surprise, we're gonna need more explosives. Don't talk to the mailbox. Just a quick warning, this next dungeon, if you're playing on emulator, can and will crash your game if you mess up the tricks. And if you're playing on virtual console, sometimes the boss will cause a crash for no obvious reasons, which kind of sucks, but whatever. Again, the time of day isn't important because we'll be playing Song of Time to skip this cutscene as well. So we're gonna buy 10 bombs and 20 bomb tubes. I don't know if I've mentioned this yet. Essentially, when you buy an item, your rupees start counting down, and that's the actual value the game uses to determine how much money you have. So if you mash A while buying bomb tubes, you can actually buy 20, even if you only have enough rupees for 10. It works down to about, I think, 67 rupees. So I now have 20 bomb tubes, even though I only had 70 rupees. So you want to equip Ocarina and a bottle. And we're going to go to Stone Tower, which we conveniently got the owl for earlier. So I'm just going to farm bombs and magic and arrows. So just song soaring again. Now make sure the last item you get is the fairy, because for the glitch coming up, it's going to be important that we have a fairy in Link's hand. So we've got the fairy in our hand. Make sure you don't press B too hard, otherwise you'll swing your sword. Nice robbery. Hells yeah. I stole 10 rupees, man. So just stand on the switch. Normally you need the allergy to hold this switch down, but we don't have that. So instead we're going to do... Oh, I'm bad. I'm sorry. So instead, we're actually going to get across this gap, just using that one platform. Alright, so I'll demonstrate the glitch first, hopefully. Okay. I'm bad. I'm really bad. Okay. So yeah, that's the glitch. So what the hell just happened? Well, I honestly have no idea why that works, but it's a really strange glitch. So you want a Z target, hold R, and about 2 frames after you press R, you want to press fairy. You can also pause buffer this, but essentially this will happen, and you press C up to cancel it, and you'll be across here. If you fail this too much, you can actually soft lock the game, so be careful, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you how to pause buffer it. Like that. So the first input was just R. Then when the frame changed, I just pressed fairy. Yep. So that's how you get into Stone Tower without allergy. That glitch is called time stop, because the game clock doesn't run when you have that active. So we're just gonna go over here. Basically all we need to do right now is get the light arrow. That's all we want from here. And then we're gonna go flip the temple. So make sure you equip bombs, bomb shoes, and Zora Mask. Okay, don't be bad. I am very bad. I am extremely bad. This game doesn't actually take that long. It's pretty short actually. I apparently cannot Ice G. Okay, I should have Ice G now. Right. So this hover is kind of tricky for 2 reasons. One is from the ground, 2, you have that wall right behind you, so you have to be fast. I am not pro by any means. I'm actually very bad at this game. The 3 hours is the only run I've ever finished. Mostly because I couldn't be bothered grinding this game. Oh wait, I have ISG, what am I doing? Yeah, this hover is very difficult. So once you get over here, just put on your Zora mask and you want to go over here. Go under and to the left and you'll be over here. Try to hold R when you come out so that guy doesn't destroy you. You can actually do a Zora dolphin thingy up there, but I'm bad. So we're just going to do a Zora high grab instead. So the reason we need this is a small key. That's the only reason. Wow. So make sure that guy doesn't grab you, because if he does, he'll throw you back up on the ledge, and that wastes forever. That takes forever, I should say. Wow. So for the next room, you're gonna need hookshot, bombs, fire arrows. Grab the hearts, that might come in handy. So go over here. This is the trick that can crash the game, so watch out. Kill those guys. So we're gonna do what's called a weird shot. Basically, she'll drop a bomb, go over here a bit. Well, she'll drop a bomb, go over here a bit, pull out your hook shot, but immediately shield. And you want to roll a little bit before it explodes. Make sure you don't hold R when you do this, otherwise it won't work. Okay, this frame's a bit late, but it'll work. So when you see the frame where Link's starting to stand up and his shield's off the ground, you should be at this stage. There's an earlier frame where he's a lot lower. That's a better frame. It works more often. All you want to do, make sure you hold Z the whole time. Start holding left in this frame and advance 1 frame. This room is very laggy, so yeah. You can also hover past this, but explosives are pretty important at this stage. Please. Okay, so I already know this isn't gonna work. Okay. I took damage, that means I rolled too early. So you want to shield immediately after you pull a hook shot. Okay, this is a much better frame. If you shield immediately after pulling the hook shot, he'll put it straight away, but he will still have it in his hand, and that's important. So again, just hold buffer Z and left at this point. I don't think this is gonna work either. Okay, that works. So you want the frame where the explosion is like inside of Link's shield. I actually held left too early then, but it might still work. So at this point, you want to buffer Z and hookshot. Don't buffer left. Okay, and if you hear that sound, it means it's probably gonna work. Advance another frame where you buffer with Z and hookshot. And okay, so because I held left too early, I got what's called an axis shot. Because I'm rotating on an axis here, this still works, but that was risky because it might have crashed the game.